This stock exploded over 150% today, and this is exactly how I caught it back to back for multiple easy wins. And honestly, this is the only stock anybody should have traded today. So give me 60 seconds, and this is exactly how I did it. Now, that stock today was HKPD. It really wasn't something that I was watching until after market open when all this volume started coming in on the break of trend. And this thing had pretty light volume in pre-market, but it was fairly active, but really no reason to watch it just yet. At least not until this happened right here. See, now we had this lower high going into market open. I wanted to see it break above and confirm. Now, if we zoom back here, you'll see this big liquidity grab off the high here where this becomes an area of supply. And so I waited for price to break above and took the confirmed pullback after breaking over this past area of supply because we have a simple supply and demand pivot here where supply becomes demand. But the bigger trades actually happened way up here this morning after price put in place a range over its highs. And once this thing really got going this morning, we have to ask ourselves, do we have any room to the upside? And so for that, we check the daily time frame, look back to the left, and we'll see price action sitting right up here at 250 where we saw rejection in the past. We know we have range here to 250. Now we have this massive move to the upside. This thing really did not stop for like 4 or 5 minutes and then finally starts to cool off a little bit and calm down. Now, as I saw selling pressure weaken on these pullbacks, took a simple 1-minute pullback entry for the move back up into the high of day and captured a beautiful trade from about 175 back to 190. But that's actually where the next and biggest entry comes from here on HKPD. So looking right here where I took that first pullback entry, we have this lower low and lower low. We drag trend line down. We have this lower trend line area of support. So now price knifes down here towards the VWAP off of trend line support, and we start to see buyers come back in down here right there underneath VWAP. And then of course we know we have range back up into this previous high of day sitting right here underneath $2. And so then I'm able to capture the biggest win of the morning here on HKPD. Look at this, literally nail on the head at the bottom right there off of VWAP. For the move back up through previous high of day for an amazing way to just solidify today's green day. Once again, look at this. Right back to the previous high of day, took profit back up into those highs for an easy trade. And that's exactly how I traded the top stock in the market, the most obvious stock in the market today, with my students over in the live trading stream. Did you catch it today? If you did, let me know how you traded it. And if you didn't, let me know why not.